Assalamu alaikum. Today I will talk about difference between Chomsky and behaviorist. The difference between Chomsky and behaviorist Skinner theory is in Chomsky's theory, innate learning mechanism enables a child to figure out how the language works. On the other hand, in Skinner's approaches child as a blank space that is filled up by knowledge gained through experience. Chomsky argues that language acquisition is an innate structure or function of the human brain. He believes that there are structures of the brain that control the interpretation and production of speech. Children don't need any kind of formal teaching to learn to speak. Chomsky argues in his theory there is an optional learning age. Between the ages 3 to 10, a child is the most likely to learn a language its fluency. The child doesn't need a trigger to begin language acquisition. It happens on its own. The parents doesn't need to speak to child. The theory is hard to prove because it is not allowed to isolate somebody just to do a research. On the other hand, Skinner viewed language acquisition as a cognitive behavior. In operant conditioning, child goes through trial and error. In other words, they tried and fails to use correct language until it succeeds. Skinner is verbal behavior differential between two types of verbal responses that a child makes. Verbal behavior that is reinforced by the child receiving something it wants. Verbal behavior caused by imitating others. Moreover, we can say that as for Chomsky, he believes that as long there are people available to speak to the child biological endowment will do the rest. But for Skinner, he believes that children will learn by imitation, reinforcement that comes from the environment. Thank you, everyone.